Yo everyone, so today I am back with another review, and this review is going to be on the brand new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour liquid lipsticks. So yes, it is another brand that has decided to release a liquid to matte lipstick range. For those of you that don't know who Jeffree Star is, he is a fashion designer, he's a DJ, he is a model and a makeup artist, and he has for the first time released his own range of makeup. So Jeffree Star Cosmetics itself is a very brand new brand. And if you don't know who he is or what he looks like, he may not be everybody's cup of tea. He is very different. He has pink hair. He has shaved off his eyebrows and drawn back purple ones on. He is very out there. So he is not necessarily everybody's cup of tea. But you know what? I don't care. I think he is awesome. I love his makeup. The makeup that he does on himself. I think he's just amazing. So he released this range, I believe it was launched on Black Friday in November. Now I have had these lipsticks for a little while now, and if you watched my last makeup tutorial and video with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe eyeshadow palette, I was wearing one of his lipsticks in there. So at the moment he's only released 3. He is releasing a nude shade and a black shade as well, I believe soon. I think a black shade, but definitely a nude shade. I won't necessarily be getting that because I've seen the swatches on him and I don't really think that it would suit me. So I ordered these directly from his company in America. I had already put myself down on the pre-order list, so when they released I was able to buy them first. I bought the bundle, which is all 3 together for a reduced price, and international shipping he decided to do it for free, which was great, but unfortunately I did get an £11 custom charge, which is unfortunate. In the UK you can buy them from Cocktail Cosmetics as well as Love Makeup. I think the red one is sold out at the moment, but you can buy the other 2 and they will be restocked. So I'm just going to show you the picture that came with it, which is amazing. So this basically image sums up Jeffree Star to a T. He does not care about what you think about how he looks and how different he is and everything. And obviously this is him in the middle. I think he's amazing. His body is covered in tattoos. I love it. Love tattoos. And here is all the 3 Velour liquid lipsticks. So Velour liquid lipsticks is just another name to me. The name itself may be slightly misleading. I don't feel that they are velour feeling on the lips, like soft. For example, you have the Rouge Edition Velvet lipsticks from Bourjois. Now they do have a very soft feel to them, whereas these don't. These are very reminiscent of the way that Lime Crime Velveteens feel on the lips. So here is what the packaging looks like. It's a pink, which obviously we love pink, and here it is up close. Let's get started with the first one, which is called I'm Royalty, and it is like this. Is like a violet lilac bright purple shade. But before we discuss about the colour, let's look at the packaging itself. The packaging is probably the best kind of packaging I have ever come across. He has put a lot of thought into the way that this looks. It's very luxe, it's very heavy feeling, it's very expensive feeling. A lot of care has been taken into making this packaging. A lot of expense has gone into this packaging, and I really do appreciate that. It's very different, and it can be very difficult to have a packaging which is pink without it looking cheap and tacky, and I think somehow he managed to overcome that by just giving it a little bit of pink with some gold stars, with obviously Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick written on the front, and I absolutely love these. Now the reason I'm showing you this one first is my least favourite, maybe because it's not because I hate it, it's because it's the least kind of easily wearable sort of thing. This kind of lipstick is not really your everyday sort of lipstick that you will definitely wear. Even if you go out on a night out, you may kind of go more towards wearing a red or a pink, but not necessarily something like this. Plus this is the kind of colour which generally makes your teeth look a little bit yellow, and this one does do that. However, I have worn this. I love it. I will post a photo of it somewhere here below if I can find where I posted it. It has got the doe foot applicator, which is great. And if you look at the shape of it, it's almost shaped to make it easier to apply to your lips, which is amazing. You do have to be careful because quite a lot of product does go onto this brush, and when you apply it to your lips, because it's still liquidy, it can move around and then it can bleed out before it has the chance to dry. So what I tend to do is I tend to apply it to the middle of my lips, and then I outline them, then I fill them in with more liquid lipstick applied from here. So let's start with this one now, which is I'm Royalty. So that is it with just one coat, which is what I love about these. The thing with the Lime Crime Velveteens is I find that I have to apply more than one layer because I can see my lip colour through it. Now with this one, out of all three of them, I would say that this is the least opaque of the three. I have to layer it maybe a little bit again. If you look at my bottom lip, you can still kind of see my lip colour through it, but it's starting to dry. Okay, it's pretty much dry now, and as you can see, it does have that slight tacky feel, but what I love about it is that it doesn't sit in the cracks of my lips. And I do find that with some liquid to matte lipsticks, more so when the colour is quite light, it can sit on the cracks, in the cracks of your lips darker, and it can make them look a bit scabby, which I found with one or two with the Lime Crime Cashmere one. I've had to smear it out quite a bit to make sure that I don't get those cracks. With one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks, which I will be reviewing hopefully tomorrow, I do find that as well. But because these colours are also vibrant, it doesn't really happen. See, my teeth look yellow. They're not, I promise you. Even though I am like a total Coke addict, as in Coca-Cola, and a tea addict. And now it is dried down. And what I love about these is that I apply it once and it lasts all day long. No word of a lie. I haven't worn this one to work because it's not really a work friendly kind of colour, even though I do tend to wear quite bright lipsticks to work anyway, but not something like this. This one I wore, I think, last Friday or Saturday when I was just out. And yeah, I did get quite a bit of people staring at me, but whatever. Be nice or leave. And it's got a kind of chemically smell, but not really overpowering, not too in your face. Can't really smell too much. Alright, so I'm going to wipe this one off now, and then I'm going to show you Red Rum. Okay, I'm back, and I just use Vaseline and a tissue to remove this. Any oil-based makeup remover removes these perfectly without scratching and irritating and drying out your lips. Because what you'll find is that with all liquid lipsticks, when it comes to like hour 5, hour 6, hour 7, your lips may feel slightly dry. It's good to give them a little bit of a lick. Sometimes I also find with liquid to matte lipsticks is that I can't smile as widely as I normally do because it kind of makes your lips go like that. So that is just something to bear in mind. But those are the prices that we pay for loving makeup, I'm afraid. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is called Red Rum, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous blood red shade. I love this. I love this, I love this, I love this. I love this more than I do Red Velvet by Lime Crime. I think this is amazing. This is just like the perfect red. You guys know, you saw it in my last video. So I do like to shake these a little bit just in case they've been sitting around for too long. Obviously, when you own 1,000,000+ lipsticks, sometimes some lipsticks do sit there for quite a while. I tend to wipe it off a little bit so that I'm not using too much excess product. I'm going to get a little bit more because I wiped off quite a bit. And this is Red Rum. This is like the most perfect blood blue-based red. I love this shade. I absolutely love it. I love it a lot. While it dries, I'm going to swatch it on my hand side by side with Red Velvet from Lime Crime, just so that you can see the difference. Okay, so this one here is Red Velvet and that one is Red Rum. So you can see they are slightly different. I would say that Red Velvet has got more of a slightly orangier tone to it, but not so much so. But I do find that the Red Rum is thicker to apply as well, so you don't need to apply more than one layer. But this is just to show you the difference in colour. They're slightly different. I guess the Lime Crime one is more of a tomatoey red, whereas the other one is more of a blood red, because your blood's more likely to look like that than the other one here. Anyway, so this is how it is dry. I love it personally. Love it, love it, love it. Again, lasts all day. I wear it. I've worn it a couple of times now and I'm very, very happy with this one. So that is Red Rum. Alright, so I'm going to take this one off now and then I'm going to show you the final one, which is Prom Night. Okay, so the final one is called Prom Night, and the only way to describe it is a hot, 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 hot pink. I love this shade. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. It's really, really good. And once I've done the swatch on my lips, I will show it against Pink Velvet from Lime Crime so that you can see the difference. And just like with all liquid lipsticks, you've got to be really careful applying it. One mistake and it's stuffed, it will dry there. The only way you can rectify it is by cleaning it up with concealer. And this is Prom Night. Just let it dry. Here are, let's see, which one was which again? This one here is Prom Night, and the one next to it, what am I doing, is Pink Velvet. They look very, very, very similar, as you can see. The only difference between them is I would say that Pink Velvet is a little bit more opaque. You can't tell that on my hand and on camera, but I can... Don't know how much closer I can get, to be honest. The only thing is that the Jeffree Star one is a little bit thicker and you would only need to apply one coat, whereas with Pink Velvet I find that I normally have to apply 2 coats. This is how it looks on my lips. So that's it really. So I hope that you enjoyed my video. I have got a new camera, by the way, guys, but I was going to use it and then my battery was dead, which was a bit dumb. So I've gone back to using my MacBook for now, but until I get it sorted out, hopefully tomorrow, I'm going to be doing reviewing the Anastasia liquid lips, which I've got about 8 of them, I think. So I'll let you know my thoughts on those, and I will do lip swatches again with those as well. Follow me on Instagram. I'm always doing my face of the day, showing when I've got new things, what they look like, so that you can see them in person in real life, sort of thing, and various other things like my new NARS foundation, which I'm wearing today, and I love, by the way, for those of you guys on Instagram that have seen my picture and you will watch this video, that's what I'm wearing and it's amazing. Love it. Other than that, I hope you're all great and I hope that you're all well, and I hope that you're having a lovely January. And I seem to be getting a lot of haters on my videos these days, which is why I thought it was appropriate to wear this t-shirt. Be nice or leave. No one really cares what you have to say about your nonsense. I'm not going to swear or anything on my channel because I'm aware that I've got some younger viewers, like some of my nieces, and they don't need to hear me using that kind of language. But if you've got nothing nice to say, seriously, sod off. No one really cares what you have to say. If you don't want to watch my channel, don't watch it. No one's forcing you to. Other than that, I'm going to end on a positive note. Thank you very much for all my lovely, loyal, amazing subscribers. because of you guys, I'm still here today, still doing these videos, and I really hope that you appreciate them and enjoy watching them, and I hope to be here forever and ever and ever, or as long as you guys want me here, really. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.